Hello, welcome to Speak Langs English podcast. How are you doing? How's everything?
Hello, my name is Sarah.
And this is just new. Okay, I think we have, let's say, not a new topic, but maybe interesting from our point of view, of course. Um, okay, we have today working online, like work from home or like, the place you like, but just you have your business online.
Yeah, more and more people have been working online. Why do you think the reason is?
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Lots and lots of people are working online nowadays. The reason is maybe because of, this time of Corona, the pandemic. I think at this or at that time, people stayed at home, let's say maybe 2 years or more, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Like it was 2 years or more. So a lot of people maybe get used to this idea of working from home and so I think after Corona it started to spread, let's say, this idea of working from home and working online in generally like this. So all in all, what do you think are the advantages of such a thing?
Well, I think it's amazing that more young people or old people actually are finding themselves, like finding their talents and their hobbies. Um, like lately, companies are like yani have their rules. Some people find it hard to follow their rules, so they go to the internet to try and find their true selves and their true and the hobbies and gifts. By gifts, I mean like the only one thing that they can do. Other people might find it very, very difficult to do, but the only thing that they are really talented and do it easily. And this is amazing. This is my point.
Yes. I agree with you. You mean something like to find your passion or something like this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. Nowadays we find some people who were maybe engineers or maybe accountants, but on their YouTube channel they are good photographers, for example, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe
Yeah.
yes, they are perfect graphic designers or something like this. Yeah. Mm. I saw a lot of people like this. Yes, to find your passion. This is a good point. Another advantage you have?
Like, um,
How about making it easy to start a business? What do you think?
like entrepreneurship?
Mm,
What is the meaning
no,
of?
not like this. I think making it easy for you to start a business, for example, um, you don't have to pay this big amount of money to start your project as it used to be in old times. You don't have to, save this big capital, you know, remember this word to start a
Yeah.
business or to start, just you get your email, sign yourself up for maybe a YouTube channel or an Instagram page or a Facebook page, and you start your business just with the very little resources that you have or the very little sources you have. For example, you just have to prepare a simple, very simple studio, maybe like in your own bedroom, let's say. Just have to get like, very simple tools to start, like a microphone and maybe a headset or something like this. And just you start expressing yourself, express your passion or the thing you say you find like this, and record your video, record your voice, take photos, show people something you are interested about, and so I think this easy, this easiness, let's say, of starting a new business. Maybe this is a good point also. Another point also I think of is, the variety. This one. Nowadays we have a variety of
Yeah.
um, materials, variety of sources, variety of um, teachers online, variety of anything you would like to
Exactly.
search about. Yes, like if you'd like to learn a language, if you'd like to cook a new meal, or you just have to, click a button and you'll find hundreds of videos teaching you how to do this thing. Even a
Definitely.
even a video to teach you how to fix your own washing machine,
Yeah.
without calling a plumber sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, it has been definitely, it has been easier to do a lots or a bunch of things, depending on that you can find many videos, tutorials, how to do this, how to do that, making a scarf, fixing your washing machine, as you said.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely have everything, literally everything, at your at a click of a button.
Yes, yes, this good one you mentioned now, making a scarf. Yes, yes, like how do you say this? Like making things by your hand, making things by handmade things, make these things by yourself at home on your own. Yes, yes. This also is a good one. Mm,
But, and there
mm.
is a big but here, it has also, you can't mention the advantages only, you have to mention also the disadvantages. So, what do you
Yes.
think are the disadvantages? Or what do you think the disadvantages are?
Yes, yes, I agree with you. There must be some disadvantages also. Okay, let's take them maybe in my point of view one by one. For example, this variety we spoke about, it's also a disadvantage somehow. Why? Because, for example, today I decide to start learning Japanese. Okay, so I am searching online for a Japanese channel or a Japanese Instagram page that would teach me Japanese language from zero. Okay, so I tried this. I find, like, let's say hundreds, thousands of these
Yeah,
things.
that's happened to us also when we try
Yes,
to learn
yes.
Japanese.
Yes, yes, sure, this happened exactly. So, how can I choose the channel or the page that goes with my taste, if I may say so, my style
Yeah.
of the thing to
or,
start
or
studying
actually
it?
an authentic content, not just that goes with your style, and an authentic one, like the
Yes.
one that like
Mm.
يعني promise you a thing and actually gives you this thing that you wanted, not just like
Yes.
all appearances and just like nothing at all.
Yes, 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 I agree with you. So, how can I, until you find this thing, until you find the channel or the page that goes with your style, that is your style of studying the thing, you really, if I may say so, you miss the goal. For example, I want to start learning Japanese today, so I just spend today and tomorrow maybe searching only. I didn't really learn
Mhm.
anything, you know? Eh,
Yeah.
Yes, if it was like, if my goal, for example, is to start learning today, so today, for example, I get the greetings, how to greet people in Japanese, I don't get anything. I didn't even learn
Mm.
a word, not an expression, nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just searching, in this ocean of pages, channels, and I didn't really learn anything. And just for you to know, guys, this searching thing can take hundreds of days also, because as a result of this, let's say,
Many
plurality of
resources.
channels, yes, yes, you find yourself really lost at the end,
Mm.
and you might lose the motivation of learning this thing from the beginning.
Definitely.
Yes, so this
Yeah.
is really, I see it like this, and just will be a waste of time at the end.
Yeah, definitely. Of course. And also like as we said before, some channels like yeah, all يعني promise you big things, but at the end you find yourself with nothing, especially with learning or teaching languages.
Yes,
Um,
yes, I agree with you. Yes, yes. Like some contents, if we may say so, will not saturate your passion, saturate what you are searching for, like this. Mm.
yep, definitely.
So at the end of the day, you just find yourself losing your goal itself, losing your motivation to achieve this thing or learn how to cook this meal, learn how to speak this language or so. Instead of achieving a small thing every day, you don't really achieve anything for many days, which is really somehow bad in this
Yeah,
view.
that's
Mm-mm-mm.
actually a great disadvantage. Also, for example, let's return to the Japanese language example. Many people have been making videos about teaching Japanese or learning Japanese. So now, when a really good channel, a really good startup channel wants to prosper, if I may say so, or like want to be known, it will really have a hard time making itself known or making itself famous because between all these people it has been really hard. All people now are working online doing podcasts, TikTokers, YouTubers,
Mm,
influencers, all these people. It's really hard to make your way between them to
mm,
reach the
mm.
top, not to reach the top, at least to be known or famous to a certain degree.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Yes, yes. This point is really important also because in between this big number of um, content makers or content writers or YouTubers or maybe some true talents will just fade, in
Or
between
go
them.
by
Mm.
unnoticed. Exactly.
Yes, go by unnoticed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a really good point. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Also, another disadvantage I just think of, it's um at the beginning we say an advantage is to find your passion and like your talent and. So in my point of view, the disadvantage of this point can be that, for example, I am an engineer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I am very good, very good, very good at graphics. So I start a YouTube channel teaching people graphics and video, like this, the graphic thing, yeah. So when I start, I find that I don't really have this passion, this talent of graphics and is not really mine.
Mm.
So, after maybe making five, six, seven videos or five, six, seven, let's say, posts on Facebook or Instagram, you find yourself like, oh, this is not the true thing, or this is not the real thing that I would like to do. So, this moment can be somehow a critical moment for a YouTuber and for the listeners. I mean, not only a YouTuber, of course, like, for, let's say, an influencer or a podcaster, anyone, and his audience. Why? For the maker of the thing, he will just get, somehow disappointed, maybe despaired. Maybe people will give him some, um, inappropriate comments and so on. So maybe
Yeah.
he will, feel bad or lose his even lose his
Not
motivation.
if he or she is not immune enough, yeah, he will get distracted, definitely.
Yes, like this. Maybe they will, like get despair or sorry, despair for some time, and maybe it will take a long time until they find really something else, some other hobby or passion to try or
Mm.
to discover. For the audience, maybe they will be, suspicious because I listened to this one and he was not really that useful. His videos, his podcasts, his page was not really that useful to me. So why should I trust all these people?
Actually, you have raised a very good point lately. I
Mm.
don't know, but I think this is how the world is going right now. Everybody's suspicious. I am as a
Mm.
YouTuber, I'm suspicious of the people I'm dealing with, and people, listeners, and people who is reading posts on Facebook or people who is يعني watching Instagram are suspicious of the person who is making the content. So everybody's suspicious. Every party is suspicious of the other party. I find this like really true and really funny as well.
Yes, to an extent, yes, somehow people are getting, more suspicious because not every content is really worthy of your time,
Yeah,
and not
definitely.
yes, and not all audience, sorry, not all audience are really listening to um you know to learn something. So this
And
side is
yeah,
different and this side is different. Yeah. Not
definitely.
all of
And
them.
everybody, like when looking to into YouTube, they're well looking for a certain small detail that they
Mm.
want to really find. If they don't find
Mm-mm.
it, just like ignore the content.
Yes, this is another point, yeah, related to plurality as we speak about, or variety. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
For example, this especially happens with me when I try to fix some electricity, something at home. So I search online for a video, but like to 90% I will not find this
Pros.
small detail that I need to, yes,
Yeah.
small detail that I need to fix in my house. So I just don't find it. So, okay, this YouTube thing doesn't have the thing I need.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, yeah, somehow this happens with me. Yes, yes, yes. So it started, going by like this in a good way, as we mentioned, and disadvantages like in a bad way, as we
Like
mentioned
we said
also.
that at the beginning about two advantages, and now we are, I don't know, going into our fifth disadvantages. I
Yes.
think it was good when it first started, when it first started, Instagram, YouTube, X, if as it's now
Mm.
called, all
Mm.
these things when it first started was really, really good, and people were really enthusiastic to um, go and be known. But now, like
Yes.
many people are like, yeah, I think now it's like getting more and more minus points than it's good points.
Yes, somehow like this, yes. Um, because with the big number always comes, the yani, it's like how it goes. With the big number, everything can be good or bad. And sadly, both of them, we see both of them actually nowadays. Yes, yes. But this is not let's say our words here are not for people to despair, if I may say so, like because every day you find people who add something, every day you find people who have the true talent, every day you find people who will really teach you something, will really introduce something to you, present something to you, authentic, as you said at the beginning, and maybe useful for their audience. So I don't think we should despair, just
Yeah, yeah. We're
mm,
not calling for depression. Just like like we are all we are doing is like giving you pointers. Be
mm,
careful, just like this. But of
mm,
course, yeah, giving up is not always a choice. And yeah,
mm.
we all have to do our best in everything we try. So yeah,
Yes, yes. So if you intend to learn French, so search for a good French channel. If you intend to learn Japanese, search for a good Japanese channel, and so on. Do not, do not lose your goal from the beginning, your motivation from the beginning. Losing them will not be useful, if I may say so.
yeah, definitely.
Mm, mm, mm.
Okay, is that's the end?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, yes. I think we don't have something else to say. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So I hope today's one was fun. Just it's like, it was the point we thought of because it happened with me and I think was with Sarah also
Yeah,
personally.
definitely.
Yes, before, uh, maybe I forgot to mention this. Before Corona, I used to work face to face. Yeah, I used to teach English face to face for students in a classroom and but after Corona, I am working online, like, and to be honest, it's my option. Yeah. Nowadays, I can work face to face, but I choose to work online because it saves my time, saves, let's say, saves money also, if I may say, I'm not using transportation and so it saves your time, saves your money. But I am somehow suspicious, if I may say so, about the quality of it. I'm trying always to introduce the good quality of the session, but I don't know. I always feel like the face-to-face thing was much, much more better than online thing.
Definitely. Definitely. You make an effort to be in class, the student make an effort to be in class. It's
Mm-mm.
harder and harder to be absent.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely. Offline is way much better
Yes,
than online lessons. Definitely
yes,
much
yes,
more interactive.
yes. My face-to-face students used to be, disciplined. They come, um, used to be, sorry, punctual. They came on time. They were ready for the session. They had, their notebooks. Maybe I had like a kids class, so their parents were always there, communicating with me all the time. How's my child? Like always like this. But nowadays, I don't feel like it's going like this online, and not the same quality. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so sorry.
For the
I
second
speak a
time,
lot.
this is the
Yes, yes.
end.
I speak a lot. My mistake.
No,
Okay.
no, it's okay.
Okay. So if you guys are interested for more of our videos, please follow our channel and subscribe to our channel and
Subscribe to our
follow.
channel, please.
Yes, and follow this playlist of Speak Langs English podcast. Okay.
And
Bye
of
bye.
course, don't
Yeah.
forget to give us a thumbs up and goodbye from me also.
Yes. Yes, please. Okay. Bye bye. Goodbye.
Bye. See you.